I'm Zack Farmer with Examiner.com. With only 1 week left of league play, there are still 6 seeds up for grabs for the WCC tournament, including the top 4 seeds. St. Mary's, who's sitting in first right now, could still slip all the way down to third. Gonzaga and BYU, who are tied in second, could still end up in first place, but either one of them could still drop as low as fourth. And LMU, who's already in fourth and only a game back of Gonzaga and BYU, could still end up as high as the second seed. And then there are 2 teams still fighting for the 7th seed, Pepperdine and Portland, and both of them need to actually get the win and get that 7th seed to just stay out of the 8-9 game against Santa Clara next Wednesday. But with all of this said, there are definitely going to be a high chance of a tiebreaker somewhere, some way. There's a chance BYU and LMU tie. There's a chance BYU and St. Mary's tie. St. Mary's Gonzaga tie. Pepperdine and Portland tie. Now, here's how the WCC tiebreaker system breaks down. First is their head-to-head matchups with each other. The second is the win-loss record versus conference opponents in descending order of finish. The third, if neither of those has broken the tie, is RPI. Now that we have the scenarios laid out and what the tiebreaker situations are, let's start looking up at the matchups. The first and probably the most important of the night is going to be Gonzaga against BYU in Spokane. And Gonzaga quite possibly let their 12th straight WCC regular season championship slip away when they lost to USF on Saturday. BYU almost lost to that same USF team last Thursday, and USF essentially split those 2 games with the same play, a runner in the lane to finish it off. But both these teams, Gonzaga and BYU, need this win to not only possibly catch St. Mary's, and there's a slimmer chance of that happening now, but also to make sure that they have a double bye in the conference tournament next week. If BYU wins, they will move up into the 2nd seed, and there's no way that anyone's going to catch them at that point. If Gonzaga wins, same thing. They would move up, and if St. Mary's lost, they would actually set up a tiebreaker that would go past just the first set, which would be the head-to-head matchups because they tied. And they could have a chance at being the number 1 seed in the tournament. Now, but the one thing that's going to really be key is the injury situation with BYU. Both Matt Carlino and Noah Hartsock sustained injuries over the past week, both undergoing an MRI just to make sure that everything was okay. Carlino practiced fully this week, but Hartsock is still a game-time decision for the Gonzaga game, and that could really play the difference in this game, even though it was the guards last time that really made the difference. If BYU does not have Hartsock, that is going to be a major blow for the Cougars. St. Mary's is reeling in the past few weeks, and that has mainly to do with their lack of production for their big guys. Brad Waldo, Kenton Walker, Rob Jones and company have not played up to the standards of what we've seen over the course of the season. And that is really crucial now that St. Mary's is back in the driver's seat to win the outright league championship. With 2 wins, a win against Portland and a win against USF on Saturday, will secure that first outright championship since 1989 and snap Gonzaga's 11-year streak of winning the league. But once again, like I said, they're going to need their big guys to step up. And it's going to be even more crucial that they do without Stephen Holt in the lineup. The last time Portland and St. Mary's faced, it was a very tight game, and Stephen Holt was a big part of the difference as he had 21 that night. So for Portland to pull this off, they're going to still need a big performance from a lot of their guys, most notably Thomas Vandermars underneath. If he can actually get going like he did in the last matchup, Portland might actually be able to pull an upset and once again cost St. Mary's a shot at the outright title. Also on Thursday, San Diego will be at LMU and Pepperdine will be at Santa Clara, who is still looking for their first league win. With Examiner.com, I'm Zack Farmer.